First question, your match with Ermes Gasparini. People are saying that you beat Ermes 6-0 and Levan was not able to beat Ermes 6-0. I think there is a possibility for your match.
So with Ermes being in the spotlight so much recently, some of you seem to have forgotten about Kurdecha, and the fact is that Kurdecha has beaten Ermes in the past. That was about 2 years ago, and Kurdecha has been on some interviews talking and stuff. It looks like he's making a resurgence. I'm hoping he's going to compete soon. That's what it's looking like. And he was on an interview with Pradeep here. He was asked about how he would do against Ermes.
Famous question, your match with Ermes Gasparini. People are saying that you beat Ermes 6-0 and Levan was not able to beat Ermes 6-0. What do you think about first of all, tell us something about the match, the previous match that you had with Ermes, and do you think you can still beat even this version of Ermes Gasparini, and are you looking for a rematch, or is Ermes looking for a rematch? That's what I should say.
So, guys, remember that it always depends from the opponents, not about only the styles. The main thing is a power. But I believe that Levan was watching the match, my and Ermes, and was counting too much on some movements and not was trained too much extra things, which is also useful during the match.
Yeah, what would have been useful for Levan for sure was being able to transition to the press once he was out here and Ermes was back here. If he was able to transition, get a shoulder behind it, but every time he tried to transition, Ermes was able to surge to the side.
Before me versus Ermes, I have two matches in the short term, so I was in a very good shape, honestly, and I was really extremely motivated because it was 90% put the victory on Ermes and only 10 on me, so nobody was believing in me. I was really, really motivated. I was honestly training hard the days, and even I watching my face. Sometimes I even just watching my face, not my shape. My face on that match, my eyes on that match was absolutely special.
Yeah, he was very, very motivated. You could tell the intensity in that match. Here's the match right here. This was round 1. This was November of 2021. You can see Ermes trying to call the foul on Kurdecha there, but it's a top roll versus top roll battle with these two, and as they say, styles make matches, as Kurdecha was saying. So on this day, Kurdecha was able to get the better position in the top roll and completely dominated Ermes, which kind of begs the question. I'm wondering Kurdecha what shape he's in now, since he hasn't competed in a little while, and if he's probably even stronger, if he'll be cracking that top 5 spot, potentially having some big matches, maybe against Levan, maybe against Ermes again. I'm wondering what his next match would be. Leave a comment. Who do you think he should go against next? But this is when you can watch the full video. Just search Ermes versus Kurdecha. This was top 8 back before the top 8 kind of is collapsed now. Oh, yeah, you can see the intensity from Kurdecha on that one. Look at that. This is round 1. Super clean top roll. Passionate intensity there from Kurdecha after getting the win, but let's continue to hear what he's saying right here.
That was not some kind of matches which I won or not won, but in the rest of matches was not the same. And Ermes was also taking a good lesson after that day. Yeah, for me it was a day. Sometimes every one of us need this kind of lessons. And I remember I was saying to him about it, so not to be sad or take these emotions of the losers, because losers teach us more than victories.
100%.
If we are good
100%.
Students. And he was training hard after he was really motivated.
Yeah, it seems like Ermes has leveled up since then. I mean, he's bigger, he looks stronger, he looks like the best version of himself for sure.
And I believe that he deserved on the position ranking 2 during to his victories.
Okay. I want to see if Alex answers if he wants to go against Ermes again, or
he actually now shown the toughest match for Levan in the Levan professional career. No one else shown that that level. So about my shape, if of course I will be motivated, and for example Ermes will be the guy number 1 which I want to pull with. He's a good friend of mine, but of course I will go and it will be the same motivation. So I love when I'm underdog. But for now, I know that Ermes wants to take some rest and after that come back. I don't know. For
Yeah,
example,
Ermes versus Jerry Caderet in July. So
so he wants to little bit rest. He don't. I don't know. He wants to go to pull with Jerry or with revanche with Levan or something else. We now honestly have so much cool possibilities to pull. So when you're ready, you can go. You like immediately. If you're like top 10 guy, top 5 guy, you're always interested for people.
yeah.
And so you recently, few months ago, you practice pulled with Hermes, and in that pull, he was kind of looking dominant against you. So what was your shape during that time?
Good
We
question.
actually pulled, have practice pull a lot of times. First, it was in the Belgium, and
So they're
I
talking about
was
practice pulls, but he didn't really answer the question as far as if he wants a match against Hermes or who he wants to face. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit.
or not, but it was not the same like in Belgium. It was not the same, definitely.
So they're talking
He
about
would
practice
try,
pulls.
and he goes,
remember that.
but I was nothing on the right. It was very funny. It was more joking. The one with Dave in that manner, and it's good that Hermes take it 100% serious. Very good homework, and that's the result. Hard work is paid off. So, yeah, now he's absolutely deserved number 2.
I think Alex in July for sure he's going to face Jerry, and after that Ermes said that he wants to have a rematch with Levan later this year or most probably early part of next year. So I think if you can ask, if you are someone like, there are some athletes who are like, I will not ask any promoter for a match. If he invites me, then I will go. But if you can ask someone, if or either Engin or King of the Table, then maybe during that time between Jerry and if he wants a Levan rematch, let's say next year, there is a good 7-8 months time. I think there is a possibility for your match, and you both have the reasons. Like there are some people say, there are many people.
Could be a good possibility after the Jerry match. See if Hermes wants to go against Kurdecha. Yeah. What do you guys think? Would you guys want to watch that match? I'll kind of stop it right there, but I thought that would be cool to share that little interview with Kurdecha. There were a lot of different clips of him talking about different stuff, but this is a topic that I thought was pretty interesting considering they faced before in the past. So what do you guys think about this? Leave a comment. I'm out of here.